When people talk about hanging off a motorbike, the misconception is when people ride along, they actually hang, they get their bum off the seat, and they'll get their knee out. But what they end up actually doing, they ride twisted. Okay. The whole point of hanging off is to keep your bike more upright when you go through a corner. So when you ride twisted, the bike's still bent over. You're not actually doing what you should be doing by hanging off. What you should be doing is hanging your top half of your body off. If you think of how James Whittam rides, if you imagine that in your head and try and achieve that, you'll never be as mad as how he does it. But you think your head weighs so much like a bowling ball. When you get off the side of the bike, you're actually dragging the bike through the corner and you keep the bike more upright. So a lot of people have been riding kind of twisted like that.
Yeah, that's what I feel as I'm doing. It's almost, it's uncomfortable here, very heavy there.
Exactly. And you're sort of keeping your head in the centre of the bike. What you need to be doing, if you watch Rossi or any of the Grand Prix guys, it's like they're leaning off the side of the bike like that. It's almost as if this is a door and you're looking around the side of the door. You know,
I've got to have my head down here.
Yeah, you've got to really exaggerate like Whittam would ride. Yeah. You know, he almost rides with his chin on the floor. If you hang off as well, you can have the bike more upright and you can have your knee in a more natural position to get it there. Obviously, the fact your knee goes down is just what happens when you hang off. Your knee going down doesn't actually help you ride or whatever. Some people use it as a gauge. To be honest, you'd never really need to do it on the bike.
No.
And even on the track, if you're racing or whatever, you're just skimming it every now and then. Obviously, it looks good and it feels good. So if you're in that position, it's easy to touch your knee down.
Look, my knee angle. Did you go over a lot more?
No, because what you were doing there, because you were twisted slightly, the bike's quite leant over. So you don't want to lean over any further than that anyway.
That's always in my mind, I've got to lean over further.
No, because that's the whole point of hanging off. You're keeping the bike more upright. And as you get more confident doing that, you'll end up going quicker and you will be leaning over further. But not dangerously so. What gear were you in then?
Second, I think.
Right. Try third.
Really? Okay.
So it's nice and smooth. So when you're on and off the throttle, it doesn't snatch back and forward.
Okay.
And then you'll be able to keep it dead, consistent speed, consistent line. And if you just sort of play with your shoulders off, I imagine you're looking around the side of the door.
Right.
And then just do that for a few laps, 5-6 times, without worrying about getting your knee down. Easy, won't we? That was much better.
Feels that actually putting your head down doesn't feel as awkward.
No, that's what you need to be doing. Imagine if you're running through some cones, as you run, you drop your shoulder to go right, then you drop your shoulder to go left. That's what you do on the motorbike. You ride along, you come to a right hand corner, you drop your shoulder, and then the whole bike goes around the corner. Whereas what a lot of people do, when you ride twisted, it's as if you don't really want to go around the right hand. You go, whoa, and stopping it. If you flow with the bike, drop your shoulder. Oh, that was there, wasn't it?
Yay! You did it.
Absolutely did
Chuffed
it.
to bits. Look at that, it's only a little bit.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate. Wow, what a feeling.
Yeah. You'll never forget that.
First reaction, pull your knee up.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, what am I doing here?
Yeah. I remember my first time. I think everyone does.
That's superb.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Chuffed to bits with that.
You're doing it everywhere now. But you want to like save that for when you're doing your roundabouts and stuff like that. But when you're normal riding, you don't have to do it so exaggerated. But any corner you go through, even if you're not actually hanging off, do this thing with dropping your shoulder, and then you'll just get around the corner so much easier. You're kind of not fighting the bike then, you're just riding with it.